All right, I'm back with Dusty S's coverage of I Am Dallas 2023. We are here. We are here on day two of the event. So first thing I want to ask, I think a lot of people are happy to see you here alive after what was ended up being a complete marathon of a series against Greyhound. Can you walk me through, especially map two? It just seemed like it would never end. What happened there?
I don't really know. I mean, it didn't really feel like it was like a bunch of mind games going on because when you play that many overtimes, it's like after every single overtime, it's like what worked for them, what do we think they're gonna do, and then we're trying to like adapt and stuff. But it's just a bunch of mind games back and forth. So that's how those games wind up becoming like 50 rounds plus. And I don't know, it was a really fun game, honestly. We were in it the whole time. Um, I think they were kind of doing similar rounds to like what they were doing in regulation, so we kind of had an idea of what to expect most of the rounds. I mean, they might have caught us off guard a couple of times, but overall, I think we had a pretty good read of what we thought they were doing in each round. And then it came down to like a lot of aim duels, like losing entries and stuff. So they were definitely hitting some nice shots. So props to them and stuff. I think they played a good game.
Were you impressed by Greyhound's endurance, sort of keeping the game? Just they're a smaller team from a smaller region against NA's best. Were you impressed by their endurance and ability to keep pulling new things out in such a long series?
Yeah, I mean, we played them at the major, and we toured them, and I'm not gonna say it was like an easy game, but it was like one of the easier games that we played at the major. So we were super confident going into it. And today they showed that they learned from their mistakes a lot, and they had a lot more resilience today. And I still do think they're a really good team. We're just gonna have to see what they do in the future.
Definitely. And one thing I wanted to ask you about, changes coming to this team is we noticed something quite interesting with the way the team is set up right now. So OC is sitting in the middle, and we haven't seen that from previous events. Can you sort of walk us through why is he sitting in the middle? What's up with OC?
We're just doing it because I just made a joke. I was like, hey, I want to try a different seating arrangement because I was like, I've been on the team with Keith for like 4 years. I've never sat next to him, so it was just like some fun thing that we did. It doesn't mean anything. It's just for fun.
So he's not really calling or anything. He's just there to kind of keep opponents guessing.
Nah, he's not calling now. It's just for fun.
Okay. And that sort of leads us into another great mystery of Team Liquid. We've heard a lot of discussion about with you announcing that you're stepping away from the team. Who's really calling at this event? Whether it's Jakinder for everything, whether it's you for everything, whether it's half and half. What is the IGLing situation right now on Liquid?
Yukinder is fully calling right now. Yeah.
So
I'm secondary. If he needs help, then I'll give my 2 cents and try to help mid game and stuff and help with information. But it's just for me, it's like I have an IGL mindset because I've played for so long. So when I'm not the IGL, it's like a weird game to me. It's not the same game because I'm playing these roles, but like I'm more like a lurker. Like I'm trying to focus more on like my own positions in the map and trying to feed information to whoever's been rounding right now.
is that fun for you though in a way in the twilight of your time with Liquid that I think you've been IGLing consistently almost since Stanislaw was still on the team? Is it fun for you to sort of play a more engage more player centric role? We know your performance has been definitely up. Has it been enjoyable experience so far?
Um, Honestly, it feels like the same game. I still, like I said, I have that mentality of an IGL. So honestly, it doesn't really feel too much different for me. I'm just trying to help as much as I possibly can.
And I wanted to ask you about that because you mentioned the fact that the language in your announcement of stepping away from Liquid was very left a lot of room for interpretation. I think by design to give you some options in the future. Can you give us some Can you give us some clarity on sort of what the future holds for you after Dallas?
So I'm retiring from Counter Strike, but leaving my option for like other games and stuff, like whatever. If I get an offer, I'll consider it, obviously. But as of now, I'm just gonna start my stream up and just try to just see where that takes me because there's nothing else to really do right now. I'm not gonna like actively look for another Counter Strike team because I'm just not interested right now. So just whatever. It really is ambiguous. There is no like hidden message within my tweet or whatever. So I'm just gonna, as of now, I'm just gonna start streaming and just see what happens with it.
Now, you mentioned there, you said, you're not looking for a CSGO team or a CS2 team, rather, but you mentioned other games. What does that mean? Is that, Nitro returning to Valorant? What does that, what does that entail? What is the sort of message there?
So I'm gonna probably stream. I'm gonna stream probably some CS2 when it comes out, some Valorant, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get back into the scene, see what's going on, see if whatever opportunities there are, maybe streaming takes off. Maybe I get an offer here or there. So yeah, I'm just waiting to kind of see what happens and just go from there, really.
With that, obviously, you welcome a second child into your family recently. Uh, if you do stay involved in CS, would you be looking for more of a position that doesn't require as much travel? Like, could we see Nitro take up coaching, assistant coaching, desk work, something to that effect?
As of right now, no. I'm not really interested in those things because I know how much travel CS entails, and honestly, I don't want to, half-ass a job where if I become a coach, like if I become a coach, I want to be 100% there, and not just be like, hey, I want to stay on this event. I got family. Like I want to whatever I do next. Like I said, even before when I went to Valorant the first time, like whatever I do, I like to give my 100%. So yeah, that's basically it.
Now, in a sort of beautiful sort of way the scene worked out, your final event with Liquid is in North America, and you're a beloved figure in the North American scene. You've often been called Captain America as a sort of figure of the defensive NA from those Europeans. How would it feel for you to be able to have your final LAN event on the big stage in Dallas?
Um, I mean a lot. Paris was pretty disappointing how we lost, but overall it was a really cool experience. The Paris fans were sick. It was really cool, and I hope that wasn't my last stage event because that's why we play the game is to play it in front of fans and get the whole experience. And it'd be super nice to go out in the hometown.
And now let me ask you one thing. So, we see a lot of Liquid players when they chill out, when they retire, when they're not playing actively, a certain person named Flom comes calling. Is there a world in which you see a Mythic Nitro?
Uh, I haven't even considered that or even thought about it to be honest, but I might be down. I don't know, maybe
So what you're saying is Flom needs to ring you up right away?
if he wants to pay me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I love you.
There, there we go. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of Dallas, and we hope to see you on the big stage.
Thank you.